Hello everyone, this is the Underdoll, and I'm gonna cover a tweet coming from Max Visaggio. Again, I'm gonna use Bonding into Comics as a source, but I can also link to the direct tweet because I saw this in my feed on Twitter being shared around, and I just want to focus on this one tweet. Now, Bonding into Comics, they cover this pretty well. They also debunk everything with clips in the article, but I want to focus on the tweet itself. So what was actually said? You're seeing the tweet in the video from @MaxVisage or Max Visaggio. Anakin is a young white guy who's been told he's special for half his life, but now he's 25 and sexually frustrated and angry that he isn't getting recognition he thinks he deserves. So he immediately falls under the sway of a Yahtzee. I'm gonna put it that way. Honestly, if we look at him as an incel, his all art makes so much more sense. This is how I know these people don't watch. They don't watch the movies. This is supposedly someone who is within Marvel and the comics industry. So she would have had first-hand knowledge. Just asking people in the industry what the case is with Star Wars, but no. She did not do this. She went on Twitter just to spew this garbage. So, what is actually the case? Anakin is basically the chosen one, and how can you ignore his relationship to Padme Amidala? He had 2 children, or twins, with Padme Amidala. How did you ignore this? And he doesn't fall under the sway of a Yahtzee. There's a whole arc why he became a Sith. For anyone that is fan of Star Wars would know this, who've actually watched the movies just once. He turned to the dark side because he lost his mother, couldn't save his mother. And he was afraid of losing his wife and love, Padme Amidala, in childbirth. So he thought he would do anything to stop this. And because Palpatine was the evil guy he was, and so Anakin was being vulnerable, he used this and gave him hope and showed him the ways of the dark side and turned him in at a crucial moment, turning him into Darth Vader, which later turned him to go against Padme because he was going to the dark side, and which at the end led to the prophecy which he had dreamt of in his dreams, or foreseen, that she died in child labor. And how can you claim that he is an incel when this is how I know things are losing their entire meaning, when people like this are using just weasel words on the internet because they hate the character, or just want, for some reason, put a whole fandom down, and doesn't even understand the characters within the fandom just to score virtue points. I mean, these are the people that are in the industry writing Star Wars, like Rian Johnson and J.J. Abrams. Basically has the entire industry where he has people everywhere. His wife is head of the Time's Up movement, and is basically holding everyone hostage because the Me Too era. And these people come into a fandom: Doctor Who, Star Wars, Star Trek, comics. I mean, I just made a video regarding the recent Batman comic, where they completely destroy the character and remove everything the character basically is, because they want to self-insert and virtue signal and put identity politics where it doesn't belong, and people are fed up with it. That's just it. Yeah, they're just fed up with it. If you also look, I've been looking through her tweets as well. Grievous is such an unnecessary character. Nothing he does matters because, again, none of the battles have actual stakes, since they're all being orchestrated by one guy running both sides. Then you don't understand the purpose of the movies. Or he's basically creating a war, making the Jedi weaker and recruiting the strongest one out of the Jedi Council, and destroyed the Republic from within by making the Jedi basically extinct and taking all the power, while also disguising the fact that he's basically running both sides. Do you even understand what he's actually doing? Do you think Vader ever found out that Palpatine orchestrated the entire Clone War? Because this is in episode 3. This is in episode 3, Max. When Anakin gives the information to the Council, Mace Windu, Kit Fisto, and 2 others, to call and confront Darth Vader. No, sorry, Darth Palpatine. Also Darth Sidious. Sorry, I'm mixing up. He knew this. Jesus. Because Vader's loyalty stemmed from his loyalty to the Republic, although I could see Palpatine revealing it down the line when Vader has been reduced to a subservient shell of a man. Yeah, these are the people who have taken over a fandom that bashed people, nerds, for having a fandom and ever enjoying comics, enjoying anime. I mean, we even have anime like I Stand With Vic movement, and Funimation and Crunchyroll censoring content. I just. She even says here, rewatching Revenge of the Sith, and I keep thinking about what a lost opportunity this series was. From a get-go, the most consistent theme was mechanization on a dehumanization of war. Essentially, Palpatine manufactures a war up to and including the sentient beings who wage it. It's a giant pointless meat thresher consuming clones and droids who exist for the sole purpose of being thrown into it. Oh my god, that's fascinating, and it would have enriched the series. Imagine an Anakin who was driven to the dark side by his increased sense that he was a god, that life other than his was worthless. Oh my god. Anakin is a good person deep down, and he goes to the dark side because he was lured, basically. Instead of Palpatine just prods him endlessly with justifications for villainy. Yeah, that's how you turn someone, with a small implemental arguments. And he basically taught him from when he was young, when he was impressionable. For villainy, it's asking obviously leading questions. Anakin is too stupid to recognize or to refute. Why did Palpatine need to do any of this? He already had a massive clone. Oh my god. Yeah, but he didn't have control of the Republic. He could have just shown up and taken over. The Republic was basically without a massive military. Yeah. Anakin is a weird elderly gay man who serves as a chancellor, and is pretty obviously a Yahtzee space wizard and is telling you a story about a gay named Darth, and you're just like, sure, I'll subscribe to your YouTube. You ever heard of Jordan Peterson? You're like, let's go save the Wookiees. If we lose the Wookiees, we lose the war. Plus, my best friend Chewie lives there. What kills me is that none of these battle scenes mean anything. The audience already knows Palpatine is just bashing together his action figures for funsies, so there aren't any really stakes for them. Why the hell did they go to Kashyyyk? What did they have to do with the main action of the story, which Anakin's corruption? And then she goes into that. So this just shows she watched the movie and doesn't understand basic storytelling, and she has this headcanon of she wanted to do something different. I just can't with you people. You're comparing to being an incel. You don't even know what that word means. These are the people that run Marvel. These are the people that run Star Wars. They have no idea what the fandom is about. Jesus freaking Christ. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.